South Carolina.
It's
a really small town there. It's called Spartanburg. There's like maybe like 1 or 2 hospitals in town, and so I mean my parents were a little older, but it was still kind of
it was on the
Mary
weekend.
Black Hospital.
I went to a Super Bowl party.
The west side of town.
And
go past the school.
I don't actually know
the school that I went
what
to
type of hat it is. I bought it in San Francisco.
It goes all the way out, and it kind of will lead out to some like weird like doctor's offices and like country. There's like a country club maybe, but yeah, there's like the school it's on the left that I went to for a couple of years, and the hospital's on the other side. I'm totally blanking
I'll probably be deciding what to eat. There aren't a lot of options on campus. I mean, there's a place that does good frozen yogurt, and it's getting pretty hot, so I might go for that. There's also, there's a sandwich place. I'll probably be thinking about. I might have just had a class.
Let's see. There was this time last week. I've been traveling a lot recently, and where I'm in school and work, they're not always super happy about me leaving. And so I forgot to tell somebody that I was leaving. I'm flying to Chicago tomorrow, actually, and I just totally forgot.
I was probably humming along with something that I was listening to on the radio, or I don't really remember. But yeah, I was probably humming along. In terms of like actually, I don't think I've sung in front of people for maybe like 2 or 3 years. No, I've never owned any, but I had a family cat called Jack. He grew up on a farm, so he killed a lot of stuff. He killed possums, birds, mice, rats, and one time he killed a rat and
I actually don't. I really wanted to have some, maybe like a cactus or something, but I feel like that's kind of maybe a little trivial and a little stereotype, especially considering that like white guy in my 20s and I have a beard. But I mean, I'd say I'd like to. I don't right now, but I might be extrapolating this a little bit, but.
I would have been at like a really probably at an undergraduate social. Like it was one of those things where like you wear a suit and tie and all that kind of stuff.
I've never owned a watch.
And
at least not.
I arrived late
I had like
and I had a lot of tequila and a lot of wine. We had vouchers.
Like one of those like kid watches that you have when you're young. But I've never actually used a watch. I find them really cumbersome. I play trombone, so I like to have
I'm really bad at maths, so this is going to take a while. So I was born on the 24th of October 1985. So that's 30
Okay,
times
so I was
365.
I was definitely like 4 years old.
Shit.
I was on the stairwell of my parents.
Oh. All right. Maybe I'll start with how many days after 30.
Well, I've been in San Francisco
31
for
days
about
October.
a year and a half now. Well, let's see. I don't actually own a TV either, so this one's a little difficult.
A banana.
Let's see. Well, I did watch the Super Bowl.
It had been in my my cupboard for a few days, and it was pretty ripe. So I kind of smelled a bit.
It was maybe around like 12:30 or
I hadn't really gone out for a shop in a while, so
my bed's not
there
super
weren't that many
comfortable.
other options.
I'm kind of in a transitory living situation.
So I
didn't really like.
It's all right.
I don't feel super rested when I got up this morning because I
Didn't
had to
finish
be,
it all.
like I had to be out of
Threw
the
away
maybe out of the
maybe
house
like half
before,
of it.
like 8:30 or something. So
Yeah.
so it was a little bit of a
I like
rough night.
bananas.
Generally, yeah.
Given a choice, that's
It's
probably
usually
what I'll
about
go
when,
for
it's
in
usually about
most
when I fall
situations.
asleep. It's usually 12:30 or 1. Sometimes when I'm at my parents' place, it's like sometimes close to 3 or 4. But that's just because you're at home.
A dog.
But
Um,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had some. Oh man, so I think it was probably, yeah, I was in high school. I was in class, and I was really interested in visual art in high school, and so I took a lot of art classes.
I really have a lot of difficulty remembering. Usually.
Definitely a couple weeks into my undergrad. I might be again kind of exaggerating the story, but you know it's fitting because it's on my mind a lot. It was a couple weeks into college.
Over the summer, yeah, like in September, I was in Australia. I was in Melbourne, visiting family.
Well, let's see. It was probably actually maybe only about a couple hours ago. There's a bus that kind of that's right down. You can catch like the F or the 6, or if it's late at night, the JLMKT or whatever it is. But there's a bus stop that's right